Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my JetBlue airport, where the local time is 9:57 p.m. That's Flight Attendant Talk once again for welcome to my JetBlue airport update for July. July. I almost said July. My bad. Sorry about that. And here's to the debut of this brand new livery that I just did a nice review on yesterday, the High Rise livery. So without further delay, we better get started. A lot of these planes are going to be doing one flight. Some others have two flights or three. Many of them, as I've done before, are like back and forth flights. So, as usual, we'll start here at the Gemini Jets barcode livery, operating flight 1070 from Fort Lauderdale to Boston. Prism A321 operating flight 936 from Santiago, Dominican Republic to JFK. Barcode E190 operating flight 1001 from Buffalo to JFK. Vets in Blue operating flight 531 from Salt Lake City to Long Beach, and flight 2132 from Long Beach to Salt Lake City. There's one back and forth flight being done. And here's iHeart New York, operating flight 392 from Tampa to Boston, and then flight 129 from Boston to Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. Blueberries with Sharklets, operating flight 135 from JFK to Phoenix, and flight 602 from Phoenix to Boston instead of back to JFK. And here's the debut of the High Rise livery, operating flight 252 from Boston to Santiago, Dominican Republic. Stripes, operating flight 448 from Long Beach to Oakland. Harlequin, operating flight 566 from Fort Lauderdale to Chicago. Dots, operating flight 491 from Buffalo to LAX, and flight 492 from LAX back to Buffalo, so another back and forth flight. And Window Pane, operating flight 569 from Boston to Fort Lauderdale. Bubbles is currently grounded today. It's been grounded since morning today. And here's Plaid, operating flight 405 from Boston to Long Beach. Mosaic, operating flight 598 from Orlando to LaGuardia. 100th A320, operating flight 657 from Cleveland to Fort Lauderdale, and flight 2427 from Fort Lauderdale to Montego Bay, Jamaica. 10th anniversary, operating flight 369 from Sacramento to Long Beach, and flight 2132 from Long Beach to Salt Lake City, Utah. Inspiring humanity here. Operating three flights, including flight 1272 from Fort Lauderdale to LaGuardia, flight 1271 from LaGuardia back to Fort Lauderdale, and flight 1149 from Fort Lauderdale to Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. So 2 back and forth flights and a flight to the Dominican Republic. An Aero Classics Prism A321 operating flight just landed as flight 1015 from Providenciales in the Turks and Caicos back in JFK, so she's there right now. Just landed. And here's the beautiful new retro livery, operating flight 1171 from LaGuardia to Fort Lauderdale, and flight 6 Fort Lauderdale to Newark. Here's the Velocity Models Blueberries, operating flight 71 from JFK to Salt Lake City. Velocity Models Barcode, operating flight 471 from Boston to San Jose, California, and flight 472 from San Jose, California back to Boston. Another back and forth flight. And here's the only 1/500 scale JetBlue plane I've got, the Herpa 1/500 scale Blueberries E190, which will be operating Flight 1583 from Boston to Raleigh-Durham, North Carolina. And here's the Velocity Models Tartan 2.0, operating Flight 877 from Boston to Las Vegas, and Flight 2689 from Las Vegas to San Francisco. FDNY, Blue is Bravest, operating Flight 112 from Chicago to Boston. Boston Red Sox, operating Flight 461 from LaGuardia to West Palm Beach. And finally, New York Jets, operating back and forth flights, including Flight 497 from Boston to Seattle, and 498 from Seattle back to Boston. So, there you have it. Beautiful view of all my JetBlue planes right here. Absolutely gorgeous. I've always wanted to give you all a view like this, because just an amazing view to capture. Once again, here's our final look here at the debuting high-rise livery by Gemini Jets. So, thank you for watching. Until next time, this is Cameron at Pinchy08, signing and pinching out.